Serendipity drawing. Many inventions and discoveries have come about through sheer accident. We call this process serendipity, and it's very difficult to control. But what if we could control it? What if, by playing and experimenting with materials, we could learn how to manipulate this process much better than we could already? So this next exercise is called serendipity drawing. Serendipity means good luck or good fortune. And it's often the case that in science, technology, engineering and mathematics, they stumble across something by accident, by chance. In art, we're familiar with this process. We use this process a lot because in art, we are playing with materials, we're experimenting with things all the time to see what works and what doesn't work. And sometimes we get what artists call happy accidents. So what do I mean by that? Well, on the table you can see I've got some ink, black ink and a brush, I've got a fine liner, I've got some elastic bands and straws and just some object with an interesting shape. And we've got some of these inks, and these are very easy to get. You can go to any beauty store and get these little spray bottles, and in them there's just powdered ink, just a few tiny grains of powdered ink mixed with water. So we are going to do a serendipity drawing, and I'm going to put all of these to one side for the moment. So now I'm going to get a sheet of A4 plain paper, and I'm just going to draw with my hands. I want to just draw some abstract, random, weird shapes, some serendipitous shapes. And I just want to try and draw with my hands and get the best shape I possibly can. And do a couple of these, maybe 3 at least. So there's one. Okay, I've torn some shapes out. I'm going to put these to one side. You'll see what I'll do with them in a moment. And I'm going to take a sheet of A3 paper. So I'll take a sheet of A3 paper, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand up and I'm going to drop my shapes onto the paper from a height, and just can even close my eyes and just let them fall where they want to. And this is me controlling chance. See, that's fallen off. Am I going to leave it there, or am I going to have another go? Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the objects that I had earlier, and again, I'm going to drop them. Now they're easy because they're easier because they're heavier. I'll just put 3 on, I think. Like that. I don't think I even need the scissors on, actually. I had some scissors, but I don't know whether... Do I want them on? I'm going to place them, because I don't want to damage my... Right. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my spray bottle, and I am going to spray all over. Like that. And then I'm going to get a different colour. Trying to look into the shapes and get the shapes. Maybe some areas I can build up darker. And this is where you're controlling the flow to suit your own artistic thoughts and feelings. Okay, that looks like a mess. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take off those objects carefully. Oh, I like the fact that it's made another little... There. See, this is the happy accident thing I was talking about. I like this. And again, serendipity is just taking over, and I'm just letting it find some of its own feet. I'm controlling that randomness. And last but not least, so there now we have a drawing. And we've used the object as a stencil, as a mask, to mask certain areas out. Now, a lot of people say, I just wanted to leave it there, that's it. That's my drawing finished. But what you can do, if you want, is to just get some black ink, and you can just draw into the shapes, being careful not to smudge it too much.